We are well attended by our guide. He made sure we were not left behind in spite we came late. To our meeting place on our way back to Seoul. We also received some freebies. And had enough time to enjoy the spots full of cherry blossoms. If anyone is trying to experience a legit/real cherry blossom season at its finest, this is the perfect tour package for you. Sparkles emoji, cherry blossom emoji, sparkles emoji. Cherry blossom trees in full bloom will surely welcome you on both destinations, but be sure to check the weather in advance before booking and be prepared for a 5 hours, one-way, trip to Jinhae. Nevertheless, it's all worth it. Our guide, Asa, took us to a premium Korean beef resto, chef kiss, pinched fingers emoji, and was very attentive to all the guests during the whole time. Also, he could speak fluent English, Chinese and Korean, so no worries about the language. The cherry blossoms in Jinhae are truly beautiful, cherry blossom emoji, although it's a bit far from Seoul, but it's totally worth the trip. Tour guide Joe Park is very professional and attentive. I enjoyed myself very much. Highly recommend, thumbs up emoji. We had a great time on the tour with our tour guide, Alvin, who was very knowledgeable about the various locations we visited. He was even kind enough to give us the cherry blossom headpiece, which was an excellent addition to our tour. We would have preferred to wait in the bus for people who were running late rather than outside in the cold and drizzle. Otherwise, everything was perfect, the time allotted for each attraction was ideal, and the bus was comfortable and clean. Take the bus for 4 to 5 hours. When we got there we had lunch. The canal is really beautiful. It's worth going. There are a lot of people queuing up to take photos at the old train station. Everywhere there are a lot of people. Everywhere in Jinhae is full of flowers along the sidewalks and roads that pass by. It's worth going. Though it was a 5 hours ride from Seoul to Jinhae, it was worth it as we saw plenty of cherry blossoms at Yeojwa Stream and Gyeonghwa Station Park. We had yummy beef bulgogi at a restaurant recommended by our pretty guide Catherine, and she even prepared somak, soju mixed with beer, for those of us who ordered it. She also gifted each of us a cherry blossom crown as souvenir. However, the pickup location at Yeohan Bus Terminal, near Myeongdong Station Exit 1, was not that easy to find. Nevertheless, we had an enjoyable and memorable trip at Jinhae. We have a nice experience going to a cherry blossom in Jinhae. Although it was raining in the morning, but when we arrived there no rain at all. The tour guide Joe Park is a nice tour guide and explained clearly about the tour. Jinhae is a beautiful small town with lots of cherry blossom. I also bought a strawberry milk, mochi and red bean cake cherry blossom from Jinhae. All of them nice. Super enjoyed the trip. It was a long trip, but it was all worth it. The tour guide was especially patient as well, since we have seniors and kids on board. We are very lucky choose to go yesterday go is not raining, so easily to walk and taking photos is very crowded. Both guide is very well organized, one eye English and the other in Mandarin. They ensure we know where is the meetup point, and our group is very punctual. Just a bit disappointed as the festival is over, so can see they start to keep the tent. The tour was nice. It was nice that there were cherry blossoms in Jinhae while there were none in Seoul. The locations are pretty, though the itinerary could use an extra stop as the time, especially the first stop, was quite long, more than what you would need to thoroughly and calmly explore the place. The guide Alvin spoke pretty good English and was friendly. It would have been nice though to perhaps receive some more background information about the different stops on the itinerary on the long bus ride, as it felt like we got more information on the different types of seaweed for purchase than on Jinhae in both spots. 4 of us booked this tour from Busan on 26 March 24th. Had a great trip to Jinhae Cherry Blossom Festival. It was raining in the morning but stopped once we are at Jinhae. Although the cherry blossoms not in full bloom, but we get to see plentiful of cherry blossoms. Our tour guide, CU, was very friendly and well organized. She made a WhatsApp group so that we could all stay in contact just before the start of the trip and throughout the day. Everyone was given a flower headband. CU also gave us a list of recommended restaurants, cafes, etc.